Ladies and gentlemen, I want to discuss on 4 types of women that cannot get married. I hope you are listening to me. Okay. The 4 types of women that cannot get married, no matter what it is. The first one is the most beautiful women. The most beautiful women, it takes God's grace for them to remain in marriage. It's either the divorce. When they see themselves, they are very pretty, beautiful. In fact, they will find it difficult for them to stay in a matrimonial home. Sometimes they will make themselves capital in business. They'll be sleeping all around. Such women, nothing that you tell them that will enter them. Rather, they prefer to sleep around than to marry. When they reach the age of 40 or 50, you discover that that is still single, and that time beauty is faded. Even as of the age of 30, they begin to go to prayer house. Hey, this kind word. That's the first set of women. The number 2 set of women that are difficult to get married are the educated ones. You know what I'm talking about, the educated women. Majority, you see that, for instance, a lady that has PhD, degree, PGD, masters, it's difficult for them to stay in marriage. The reason is that go to many offices, they are high ranked women, and sometimes you hardly see them coming back home to care for their husband. Those ones that are too educated, when you speak one grammar, any woman that is educated, it takes the grace of God for her to stay in marriage. The number 3 categories of those women are women who are raised from the rich background. Women who are raised from rich background find it difficult to get married because they want same environment to marry them. And at the same time, you discover that they will stay longer for many years. They will remain single because if none of those rich families come out to come and marry them, they will become single until they old. Sometimes they can get married, or sometimes they can have a child and they will divorce because sometimes maybe those men are not rich. There'll be problem. The number 4 women are the most anointed ones. When it comes to this type of women, oh my God, oh my God. You hear them speaking in tongues. They speak with all manner of languages. If they are highly anointed women of God, it will only take them the grace of God. The reason is that they will not have time with their husbands. Every time they will be communicating with God. They will be anointed with God every time. They will take that one as personal business more than even caring for their husbands. Speaking in tongues can never make you a wife material or a good wife bet to submit to your husband. You need to submit to your husband, then the spirit can use you. You can be a sinner and be speaking in tongues. So these ones, they can speak in tongues, but it takes the grace of God for this kind of people to stay in matrimonial home. If you visit many homes, you discover that there's a serious problem. Even when they got married, there's a serious problem with this type of women, and some of them may end up divorcing those husbands because sometimes they will be troubling them or they will be disturbing them. To give them attention, some of them, they will use this Holy Spirit as excuse. Instead of them to have matrimonial affairs with their husband, they would rather say, I'm on fast. I'm on fast. That thing brings a lot of confusion and problem at home. Sometimes it leads to divorce. So please advise every woman. Actually, I wanted to stop on number 4, but let me just include this last one. The 5th group of women who cannot get married, who can never get married, or if they get married, problem always exists, are the people with hot temper. You see this last set of people, in as much as you marry them, be ready that they will use knife and stab you, possibly shoot you. Women with hot temper, any small thing, they provoke. Any small thing, they provoke. They can kill you, and that can also lead to being divorced in marriage. So these are women who can never get married. If they can get married, they may not last their divorce. So it takes only God's grace for them to stay in marriage. So please, my fellow men, I want you to keep your eye on the ground. And women, I love you so much. I love you so much. In the fact that, and in the sense that I want you to behave in a godly way. Treat your husband as responsible woman. Respect him. Your husband will love you. Okay. I value you and I cherish you. God bless you. I want you to comment. Those that watch this video, please comment. What am I saying? Is it true or not? I want you to drop a comment. Let me see if I'm correct or not. Thank you very much. My name is the Lecturers Comedy TV, aka Competent Lecturer. Thank you.